What's up, guys? This is Anime Crossover. I'm back with a new episode of What If Naruto Was Godspeed in DC Part 5. And if you did enjoy this video, give this video a like. And if you're new on my channel and like my content, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more crossover fictions. Now let's begin this new video.
Chapter 7. Along with Naruto. Are you sure you want to do this? Questioned Naruto, as Barry had evidently lost his powers while in Starling City and believed he was now faster than him. Get ready to be the second fastest man alive, Barry smirked. At least for me, it doesn't carry into sex, Naruto smirked. Ooh, feel the burn, exclaimed Cisco, chuckling. Caitlin commented on Naruto's cells close to Barry's. It's strange. What? Cisco inquired. Naruto's cells are behaving similarly to Barry's before Blackout took his powers, Caitlin observed. Perhaps all he needs is a push to gain more speed, Harrison remarked of Naruto's urge to keep progressing. Yes, but look what I saw when some of Barry's energized cells were introduced close to Naruto's, Caitlin stated as she displayed it on the screen, and energy seemed to flow from Barry's cells to Naruto's. He's absorbing the energy, Harrison observed, his face solemn. Cisco smirked and said, awesome. Naruto, do me a favor and just relax, calm your mind, and just relax as you run, Caitlin remarked as Naruto instinctively did better. Okay, I'll think of you then, Naruto responded as he and Barry began running as she suggested. Oh, Barry is catching up, Cisco commented as Barry reached 540 miles per hour. Wells remarked, interpreting Naruto's growing speed. I wonder what he's thinking about, he questioned the others. Cisco remarked, looking at Caitlin, I think I know. Naruto was reflecting on his life and smiling at the nice memories he had. Holy shit, he just hit Mach 2.5, that's 857.5 miles, Cisco exclaimed as the speedometer continued to rise. Go, baby, go, exclaimed Caitlin. Dude just hit 890 miles per hour, Cisco smirked. Okay, Naruto, you've proven you're still faster, you can stop now, Caitlin stated as Barry hit 535 miles per hour, and your cells are now like Barry's, expelling more energy than even, she smirked. As Naruto and Barry entered the cortex, Cisco stated, all bow to the god of speed. That sounds a little conceited, Naruto smirked. Man, I finally thought I had an edge, Barry sighed.
Never think you have an advantage over someone with whom you share powers, man, Naruto added, as speedsters were all the same and distinct.
Alright, Mr. Reincarnated Ninja, Barry stated after everyone had accepted Naruto's origin. Hey, it's kept you out of the fire, hasn't it? Naruto smirked. Caitlin noticed a beeping sound and realized it was a reminder.
Caitlin stated as she downloaded the material, we need to get the DNA thing for the arrow Felicity wanted us to examine that killed Sarah.
Does this mean a field trip to Starling? Cisco inquired, eager to see the arrow cave.
Yep, Barry, you take Cisco while I take this beauty, Naruto remarked as he picked Caitlin up in bridal fashion and walked her to the entrance. Just make sure you're only going to Starling, Barry smirked. You're not carrying me like that, Cisco exclaimed as Barry grasped his shoulder and they took off running.
Where is everyone? Harrison wondered as he realized he was alone. Palmer texts Starling City, Caitlin exclaimed as they approached, woo, that was fun. Glad I made your clothes friction-proof, Naruto said as he saw footage of Felicity removing her top when it caught fire because Barry ran too fast. Shall we? Caitlin offered, stretching her arm out. We shall, Naruto murmured as they entered, Caitlin smiling and gripping his arm, not noticing her eyes flashing again. Caitlin stated, Whirlpool Inc. is still cooler than this place. Whirlpool is better than everything, Naruto boasted, noting that his parents' company was the greatest of the best. What are you guys doing here? Felicity said as they entered. Whoa, sorry, missed a turn, Barry said as he and Cisco arrived.
Why is speed travel so much smoother with Naruto? Cisco asked, almost puking but stopping himself.
I was just going to mail it, Felicity remarked, as she was busy and held up a lot of things. We want to see the arrow cave, Cisco exclaimed with glee. Hold on, Naruto murmured as he grabbed Caitlin and Cisco. Familiarize yourself with the city, Barry, he smirked. Follow me, Felicity instructed them. Yes, we get to see the toys, Cisco exclaimed as Naruto escorted them out of the room. The arrow cave, don't touch that, Oliver said to Cisco as he reached for his arrows. Naruto smirked, or that, it's a bomb arrow. When did we start selling admission to the Arrow Cave? Roy inquired. We don't. See what you've done? Oliver asked of Felicity.
This'll be a fun trip, Naruto smirked. Barry, when you're done munching and being late, stick close to Oliver. I'm sitting back on this one, Naruto remarked over the comm, hearing Barry chew on his food.
Incredible. I have so many ideas for improvements, Cisco stated before viewing Roy's costume, and this, oh, man. This is the bomb. And, I mean, red is so much cooler than green, am I right? He exclaimed as he approached Roy. Can we have him and Naruto? I'm starting to really like your team, Roy asked as Naruto arrived. Of course, Naruto came here. What happened? Cisco inquired.
Hey, what's that for? Caitlin inquired, pointing to the salmon ladder.
Distracting me from work, Felicity remarked, recalling all the times she had glanced at Oliver. Think I should get one? Naruto inquired. Yes. We need one right away in the cortex, Caitlin exclaimed swiftly and forcefully, slightly biting her lip. I was going to say for my apartment, but that works because it gives me an excuse not to wear a shirt, Naruto explained. Felicity then silently eyed him, causing Oliver to stare at him. Roy inquired, you live in an apartment? I thought you'd have something like a penthouse or something. It's large but not penthouse level. I just like to live normally. What moron flaunts his wealth? Naruto joked. Oliver sensed eyes on him, and a certain billionaire sneezed in Gotham. So, how does it feel to be a trillionaire speedster? Felicity inquired, knowing Naruto was famous and wealthy as a result of his job. Well, if you combine my parents and my own wealth, it's more, but I honestly don't care about money, Naruto explained. You're kidding, right? Roy questioned, knowing that most wealthy people were douchebags or something like Oliver was when he was younger. Naruto really doesn't rely on his money, whether from his parents or what he gets. He and his parents use their fortunes to help others who need it, Caitlin added, referring to Naruto's family's generosity to people and other businesses. Sounds like someone could have used your advice, Felicity observed as she glanced at Oliver. From him about what? Oliver inquired. I don't know how to manage a company, trust.sex, Felicity stated flatly. Really? Oliver inquired. Caitlin whispered something into Felicity's ear. 16 long, 5 thick. She smirked as she saw Felicity's face get scarlet. You really need his advice, Felicity remarked, blushing. Well, we don't have a particle accelerator to help us in some places, Naruto smirked. Ooh, burned by the king, Cisco chuckled as Oliver stared at him. He really does have a stick up his ass, he remarked, looking at Naruto. Told you. Naruto smirked. Where's Dig? He said. Felicity stated, running down a lead. Where, in Argus? I despise that place, Naruto remarked, as Amanda Waller had been trying to get him and his parents to weaponize their weapons and agents since they were children. Join the club, Oliver advised Amanda Waller, whom he had known for years. You know she tried to make me and my family design weapons for her? I despise Amanda Waller, injecting people with bombs in their necks or heads, keeping them in line, forcing them to do what she says. Naruto raged. Argus has a red alert, Felicity explained as she took it. Barry, we're on, Naruto responded, grabbing his suit. I'm on my way, Barry stated over the phone. We'll meet you there, Oliver said as Naruto grabbed him and Roy as he was about to go on his bike. Argus, whoa, Roy exclaimed as Oliver shook his head, fighting the powerful sensation he was experiencing. As they walked in, Naruto remarked, "You're welcome." "Hey, Boomerang," he said, attracting the attention of the men. "Godspeed, heard about you, and you look taller on TV," the boomerang-wielding man smirked. "Are you coming quietly or are we going to dance?" Naruto said. Let me think. No, the guy muttered, throwing down 2 boomerangs, one of which exploded and caused a bright flash as he fled. He's smart, he realized he was outnumbered and outmatched, Naruto explained. Oh man, I missed everything, Barry exclaimed as he arrived. Then stop being late, Naruto muttered, wondering how he was always late for things. You clearly don't know me for being late, which for some reason seems to be my thing. What are you doing here, Godspeed? A field trip with your sidekick, Lila said, her gaze fixed on Barry. Better question, who attacked you? Oliver inquired as they exited Argus. And don't tell them it was an Argus internal matter, Diggs said. Later, at Arrow Cave, do you literally get dumber? Naruto asked Barry when he arrived and removed his mask while eating sushi. They're married, Barry murmured, his mouth full of food. Dig and Lila both answered, no, we're not. Well, they're dating, Barry replied, shaking their heads. Dude, seriously, you can't just put your mask on, she works for the government, Naruto said, still fully dressed, mask and all. I'm sorry, Barry apologized. No, it's much worse. She works for someone who forces others to do things that would change your very soul. I will never trust anyone inside Argus, even if they're friends with you guys. Naruto sneered at Lila. Not a fan of Argus? Lila asked Dig, knowing that Argus irritated a lot of people. Not at all, I despise Amanda Waller, she threatened me and my family. Naruto exclaimed passionately, referring to Amanda Waller's threat to discriminate against his parents' firm. Godspeed, calm down, Oliver said as he drew his bow. Screw you, jackass, Naruto retorted angrily. His name is Digger Harkness, and he was one of Waller's Task Force X operatives until a mission went wrong. But his bomb didn't work, Lila explained. Like it was supposed to for your Suicide Squad, Naruto added, expressing his displeasure with the use of murderers in Black Ops. Dude, aren't you gonna? Barry said, motioning at the mask. No, I don't trust her, and I'm not an idiot, Naruto responded, looking at Barry. Okay, Naruto oops, Cisco replied, patting his brow as Naruto groans and removes his mask. Way to go, Cisco, Naruto remarked, knowing that someone would ultimately make a connection between him and these three. Naruto Uzumaki? Lila inquired. Naruto threatened Lila, saying, tell Waller about me, and I will end you.
Dude, chill, Barry replied, since that was a little out of character. Naruto dashed over the fragments of the boomerangs Oliver had brought back and reassembled them. Barry, this woman kills and threatens to blackmail me with this at the first opportunity she gets. He stated. But Lila isn't Waller, Dig pointed out. Is she? Waller can make anyone do anything she wants. You may trust this woman, but as long as she's working for Argus and Waller, I won't. Naruto remarked.
Klaus Marcos, see the collapsible node design? That's his signature, Cisco stated as he examined the boomerangs. Naruto inquired, where can we find this boomerang maker? It doesn't say, but he was arrested last year by Captain Quentin Lance, Felicity speculated, wondering what the odds were. Naruto stated, let's go. SCPD, when Naruto, Barry, and Oliver entered, they discovered Quentin conversing with Laurel. When Naruto saw Laurel, he exclaimed, you dumped her. He smirked and replied, big mistake, dude. Shut up, Oliver replied, already knowing he'd messed up royally.
Naruto Namikaze, what's Central City's Bruce Wayne, who's now working for the CCPD, want here? Laurel inquired quietly. She's fine, Naruto responded gently to the two other guys, but we need information on a case you were involved with, Mr. Lance.
Sure, but who is it? Quentin inquired. Barry introduced himself as Klaus Marcos.
Well, he was arrested for identity theft. He was using some gizmo to steal credit card numbers for the Bratva, the Russian mafia, Quentin explained, adding that the circumstances were sketchy. Thank you for that, Mr. Lance. Hey Laurel, if you ever want to have a good time, give me a call, Naruto smirked as she winked at him. With a moan, Oliver muttered, just go. I might take you up on that offer, Laurel replied as Naruto smirked at her before being yanked away by Oliver.
I'm curious, are you a real whore or sex on legs? Barry inquired.
Call me that again, and I'll take your legs, Naruto said, his smile fading.
At the docks, I can't believe you're a member of the Russian mafia, Barry stated as he dressed up. Your friend knows the Chinese mob, Oliver observed Naruto.
Me and my family know all the mobs. Let's find our guy and get out of here. Naruto's mother, even in retirement, obviously preferred to create connections.
Once again, we're doing this on my terms, Oliver stated, looking at them both. Just as long as those terms suit me, Naruto remarked casually. It didn't take them long to deal with the goons and track down Klaus.
Sorry, our friend needs to speak with you, Barry stated as he and Naruto shoved Klaus up against a wall.
You made this for Digger Harkness, where is he? Oliver inquired as he held a boomerang.
Go to hell, Klaus shouted before launching an arrow into Barry and Naruto's back.
The only thing worse than an arrow going in is one coming out, now where is he? Oliver yanked the arrow.
What the hell are you doing? Barry exclaimed. Getting information, man, sometimes you have to go to their level to get information, Naruto said him, knowing about torture.
Before the man put out a gadget pleading for his life, Barry couldn't believe what he was hearing. Barry rushed Klaus to the SCPD and returned. Felicity can crack this, Oliver stated before catching Barry's stare at him and Naruto. You tortured him, Barry remarked. Yeah, he did, Barry. Not everyone is like us. There are arms dealers, terrorists, and other assholes in the world with whom you have to get rough to get answers, Naruto simply stated. All this talk about being kind and nice, wasn't it just talk, Naruto? I thought we were supposed to be better than they were, Barry asked, since this was the exact reverse of what he had tried to teach him. And we are man. What are we doing? Stop that shit, Barry. Listen, one of these days you'll be pushed so far that actions you would never consider seem very appealing. With friends like you, who needs Eobard Thawne or the League of Assassins? Barry asked as he drove away.
With a sigh, Naruto murmured, great. Have you ever done anything like this before? Oliver inquired of Naruto.
Nope, don't know how to, Naruto smirked, returning to Arrow Cave. As Felicity and Caitlin worked on breaking Klaus' device, everything fell silent. Barry, avoid me, Barry stated as he walked away from Naruto. Naruto sighs and wipes his chin. I'm assuming you all know, he asks, knowing Felicity was usually keeping an eye on Oliver. Yeah, it does sound hypocritical because everything you told him was completely the opposite in there, Caitlin remarked, frowning slightly. Sometimes you have to do things that you know are wrong in order to get the job done. Even if it means destroying who you are, Felicity inquired. Got him. He's in a warehouse at the corner of Infantino and Adams. Naruto came to a halt as Barry ran away. I swear it's like I'm dealing with a child, he murmured, as Barry was tough to manage. From the warehouse, what are you doing? Naruto exclaimed as Barry dangled a man from the ledge of the roof. What? Isn't this what we're doing now? Barry fumed. Please don't drop me. Harkness gave us this, just please don't kill me, begged the man. Barry seized it and threw the man to the ground. Thank you, he said before punching him out. Dude, there's a time and place for that, and this wasn't it, Naruto grumbled. Don't talk to me, you said get results, I got them, Barry remarked before rushing away once more. Returning to the roofs, dude, you dangled a man off a rooftop, Cisco exclaimed. Well, apparently this is Naruto's way. What? He's going to change it again? Barry inquired. Dude, you're not Batman, Naruto remarked, as he was good and understood what he was doing. Well, according to you, that's how it should be, Barry grumbled. Look, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, but this isn't how we do things, and if you don't grow the fuck up and calm down, you'll be benched, Naruto explained. Oh, we're so far past hurt, everything you've ever told me was a lie, and you're still doing it, Barry exclaimed. Dude, just a punch to the face silenced Naruto. Oh shit, Felicity exclaimed, knowing that this was going to end poorly. Listen to me very carefully, Barry, because that is your only freebie. All of us will be faced with difficult choices and do things we think are for the greater good, which may seem dark. Harkness is an assassin. We don't go to a level to get answers quickly. Harkness will keep on murdering people, and all the time we waste, more people die, Naruto said seriously. What is the point of doing this if we end up becoming what we're trying to stop? What exactly separates him from you? Your way just sounds worse, Barry replied. I understand that you feel misled since I have showed you the reverse of this, and I apologize for that, but you aren't exposed to the elements that Oliver is. So you're saying you'd kill someone if necessary? I didn't say that, Naruto said, noting that he had not yet taken a life. What about Eobard Thawne, Barry? What will you do to him? There's no way you won't feel all that anger rush through you when you see him, Naruto inquired. Barry, please calm down and listen to him, Oliver begged as his friend spiraled out of control. Fuck you, that's not the same thing, Barry told Naruto. It isn't? The man is a murderer like Harkness, and the court system can't do anything, therefore it's up to us. What would you do to the man in yellow, Barry? Naruto said. Does that mean we're supposed to become killers like them? Do we have our own kind of justice? Barry asked, perplexed. No, but we have to make difficult decisions, Barry, and if it's a choice between doing it the right way and letting people die or going to a level like them and gathering information to save someone, I'm going to do it, Naruto stated solemnly. So you're saying that if you had to, you'd kill someone, to descend to their level and abuse them like they torture others? Brian stated. Barry, I won't kill anyone, but I might torture and threaten someone just to keep lives safe, Naruto said solemnly. How can I trust you when I don't even recognize you? Barry stated to Naruto and Oliver both. I get it, Barry. You want to be a symbol, like Superman. But Superman isn't perfect, and honestly he can be a dick not understanding things from other points of view. He pushed his family to the side and literally puts things in the phantom zone he deems too dangerous. He makes choices like all of us, Naruto said, letting out a sigh. So, what is the correct method? Is what I'm doing insufficient? Is it necessary for me to transform into you, Oliver, or the bat in order to accomplish anything? Barry inquired, questioning his own rule of fairness. You do what your heart tells you, and if you let that guide you, you'll be fine, Naruto smirked, and you'll always be better than Oliver, I guarantee it, he said, drawing a bewildered stare from Oliver. Barry, he's not asking you to give up your entire way of doing things, he's just saying that sometimes getting your hands dirty is necessary. You don't have to be like them, because if you are, the Flash is dead even though you are still alive. Don't give up your morals because we do things differently. If you do, it's all over and you start losing chunks of your soul, Oliver warned, speaking from personal experience. It's Harkness, Felicity explained. Finally, an end to the soap opera. Where is he? Cisco wondered as he and the men set off to find Harkness' contact. A few minutes later, at Arrow Cave. Why is Harkness' phone on? Felicity said, despite the fact that she was certain she had deactivated it.
Caitlin inquired, slightly concerned, could it be turned on remotely?
Oh shit, Lila exclaimed as they all fell to the ground when a boomerang hit a neighboring table. Hello, it's been a long time, Harkness said as he searched for her. Get down, Felicity exclaimed as a boomerang sailed by. Felicity, Caitlin exclaimed, pulling the blonde out of the way as a boomerang flew by, cutting her shirt slightly. Are you okay? Felicity inquired. I've been better, Caitlin remarked, feeling a pain as she dialed Naruto. Lila was immediately struck by a boomerang. Hey, jackass, yelled a female voice from behind him. Harkness looked up to find Thea Queen, who was dressed in a suit, firing an arrow at his shoulder. Get out now, Thea said, annoyed that she couldn't use her ordinary explosive arrows because there were a lot of arrows in here that might do a lot of harm. Harkness made the decision to run while the going was good. She needs an ambulance, Caitlin added, noting that the Arrow Cave lacked the necessary instruments. Where's the nearest hospital? Inquired Naruto as he arrived as Barry brought the individuals they had apprehended to jail. A few moments later, this is fucking embarrassing, Naruto sighed. What moron loses to a man who throws boomerangs? He wondered. It's all my fault. If I hadn't wasted your time sulking up there, maybe we could have been here, Barry admitted guiltily. Harkness sent us there, man, he wanted us out of here, Cisco consoled his comrade. What the hell are you wearing? Oliver said of Thea, who was dressed similarly to Roy. Naruto came up with the design, Cisco and him made the arrows, and the bow was a bit of a challenge, but they made it, Thea stated flatly. Are you okay? Oliver inquired, knowing that if he expressed his displeasure, he would be ignored or harmed. I'm fine, I caught him with one, but I'm more concerned about Kiting, she got cut by one of his boomerangs, Thea explained. You got cut? Naruto asked, seeing Caitlin's blouse, and as he stretched the hole, he found she was fine, must have just cut the fabric, he sighed. I swear I saw blood, Caitlin exclaimed, surprised. Perhaps the boomerang cut someone and got on me, she reasoned, trying to explain why she had blood on her. Whatever the reason, I'm just glad you're safe. Naruto kissed her before running over and kissing Thea, thank you for saving them. If that's the thanks I get, I'll do it more often, Thea joked. How do you know we were in danger? Caitlin inquired. Oh, that was just a stroke of luck, Thea explained as she boarded the first train here after her work.
Okay, we need to stop this boomerang tossing jackass because I'm not going to lose to a guy who throws fucking boomerangs, Naruto remarked solemnly.
He's at the train station, Felicity responded hastily. What's so special about the damn trains here? She wondered, having met only assassins thus far. Wait, why the train? It's to public, Naruto remarked, as that seemed too simple. Barry, you and Oliver go. I don't like this, he said as the two took off.
It's time to put an end to Captain Boomerang, Cisco stated. A few moments later, I swear all of you hold on, Naruto said as he took Caitlin and Felicity and dropped them off at one bomb apiece, then got Roy and dumped him off at one, and with Barry already at one, he walked to the fifth bomb.
Cisco stated, I feel abandoned. I'm here, Thea murmured, her face dry. Sorry, everyone, on the count of 3, cut the blue wire, Cisco said over the comms intercom. How do you know it's the blue one? Caitlin inquired hesitantly. Naruto told me, now get ready, Cisco exclaimed as Naruto studied the device and hurried for Roy, leaving a sticky note on the computer. As everyone closed their eyes, Naruto said, 1. Barry stated, 2. 3. Said everyone as they snipped the wire. Holy shit, I honestly saw my life flash before my eyes, Roy exclaimed, sighing with relief. As he sat down, Cisco snarled, screw you, Captain Boomerang. Woo, we did it, Barry exclaimed, sighing and high-fiving Naruto. Now what do we do with this guy? Cisco inquired. I've got some ideas, Oliver replied. Naruto, come over here. Later, at Arrow Cave, so, what did you do with the guy? Barry inquired of the two. Digger Harkness is now cellmates with one Slade Wilson who has 2 broken arms, Naruto smirked. We've got a pipeline, he's got a beautiful tropical island, Barry explained. With the landmines, Felicity said, recalling being nearly blown up by one. What's this? Naruto questioned, seeing 2 mannequins similar to the ones he and Naruto used to place their suits on at STAR Labs. Got tired of my suit? He asked Felicity, who held his spare. I wore it once, it was fun for a few days, Felicity smirked. I asked her to make those for you too, for the next time you're in town, Oliver smiled. Well, we have an early Christmas present for you as well, Cisco explained as he and Barry handed him a box. Polymer Kevlar weave. It's 25% lighter and can carry 15% more gear. I've got designs I'm really excited about, Cisco stated as they sewed him a new suit. It's subtle, Oliver commented of the design. I was going to replace the hood, but Felicity said it had sentimental value, Cisco explained as Felicity smiled. Thank you, Oliver remarked with a grateful expression. We'll look at the arrow that killed Sarah back at STAR Labs. Some of the DNA has to have degraded, but we got the tech to find it, Naruto explained, assuring Oliver that he'd do everything he could to discover the DNA sample. Actually, Naruto, could you stay in Starling for a while? I believe I'll need your assistance with something, Oliver remarked. After a few weeks, well, this is a surprise, I was expecting the Oliver Queen, Ra's al Ghul stated, not the son of the greatest assassin the League has ever seen. Welcome Naruto Namikaze, son of the Crimson Death Kushina Uzumaki. Hello, Ra's al Ghul, son of a bitch, Naruto said, noticing Nissa. I can only guess what you're about to do, Naruto. I killed Sarah Lance, Nissa was saying as Naruto interrupted her. Pardon me? Ra's inquired, as League agents confirmed who killed Sarah Lance. I did it, Naruto assuredly stated. Now tell me why I don't believe you, Ra's remarked. Perhaps because you can tell what move me or my mother might be playing because you're a dumbass, Naruto smirked. No one, not even me, could ever guess your mother's actions, and that's what made her so dangerous, Ra's added, as Kushina Uzumaki baffled him to this day. Yeah, we like to be unpredictable, and isn't there some fight to the death nonsense so I can live? Naruto inquired. Child, you and I both know it wasn't you. You don't have it in you to do such a thing, Ra's laughed. How about I fight for her hand? I shall not use any of my abilities. If I win, Sarah's death will be forgiven and laid to rest. If I lose and you let me live, I'll join the League, Naruto sighed as he slipped Nissa a note. Don't, Naruto, Nissa murmured as she caught the note. Terms accepted, Naruto Namikaze, show me if you are worthy of being called your mother's son, Ra's stated, holding a variety of weaponry. Naruto calmed himself by breathing and was glowing with an aura. Ah, you have your mother's magical abilities, will you use them? Ra's inquired, perplexed. No asshole, I'm just preparing my body for a fucking mountain, so fuck off, Naruto remarked, making Nissa chuckle. You truly are your mother's son, you have her mouth, Ra's said, referring to something he couldn't break while training her. So, we're doing this. Naruto grabbed a sword and hurled it to Ra's. You fight with honor, which is unusual for an assassin, Ra's observed as he grasped the blade. I'm not an assassin, I'm a ninja, Naruto smirked. Naruto swept the blade around before striking a stance. Let us see what you can do, Maelstrom, Ra's remarked, addressing him by his given name. Finally, someone gets it right, Naruto smirked. Ra's charged with a swipe, which Naruto dodged before leaping over a leg sweep and landing a kick to Ra's chest. Roz said as they fought, swift, strong, and precise. Douchey, psychotic, and insane, Naruto smirked. You'll find that words don't affect me like they do the people you usually fight, Roz remarked, unfazed. Then you won't mind if I call you a wrinkly old dinosaur who deserves to be buried, Naruto smirked. Are you trying to get inside my head? Like your mother, Roz snarled, reaching at Naruto's head, but Naruto ducked. At least I'm not afraid of death, Naruto remarked as he stabbed Roz from the top of his right shoulder to his kidney, living in the moment and not often worried about the future. Nissa was astonished to see her father bleed because it was the first time she had ever seen him bleed. You are skilled. No one has ever made me bleed except your mother, Roz replied, recalling the time she sliced his cheek. My mom, geez, do you ever stop talking about her? Naruto expressed his displeasure. Roz lunges for a stab, but Naruto deflects it, cutting off his arm and grabbing his sword. Go to hell, Naruto muttered as he slashed Roz's throat with his own sword and kicked him over the mountain. And burn there, demon, he continued as he looked at the ring he stole from him and tossed to Nissa. You won, you actually killed him, Nissa said as she caught the ring. All it takes is one single opening, and that can make all the difference, Naruto smirked as he gave her a paper cut on her finger without drawing blood. You survive a wound from the current demon head, you become leader or some shit, right? He inquired, having received several wounds and scrapes from Roz. Nissa startled him with a kiss, saying, I thought I'd lose you too. Oh please, Naruto muttered before groaning in agony since he did feel like shit. Okay, let's go. Freezing to death is not only to-do list, he remarked, making her giggle as they journeyed down the mountain, unaware that Malcolm Merlin, who smiled, was watching them. You truly are your mother's child, Malcolm added, knowing Nissa would dismantle the League and claim the members as those who joined the League naturally lost their individuality, with just a few exceptions keeping it.
Several hours later, inside a cabin, Nissa finished healing Naruto's wounds, saying, even with your powers, it'll take a while to heal, as her father sliced him deep.
What is your response? Naruto inquired of her. I thought you said that to pique my father's interest, Nissa remarked, explaining that her father believed in nature and wanted his bloodline to continue a long time, and that even though he cared for her and her sister, he considered women as weak. I know, to be honest, I hated doing that, Naruto admitted with a grunt, but I meant it. Why? Nissa inquired, as they had only known one another for 2 months. Because I feel this bond between us, Naruto explained, sensing something between them as if they were kindred spirits. How about your other ladies? Nissa inquired, intrigued. Oh, they'll be pissed hands down, Naruto laughed. Nissa smiled as she continued, if only you could marry us all. I'd most likely die from a crushed pelvis, Naruto smirked, and what a way to go, as that would have been a good way to go out. You are an amazing man, strong, courageous, and funny, Nissa added, laughing heartily. How long will we talk before we fuck? Naruto inquired. Nissa murmured before they kissed, no longer. Warning, lemon. Nissa put her fingers between his legs and smirked, feels like a monster under there. Are you sure you want to do this? I mean, you've never been with a man before, Naruto remarked as his mother threatened him that if he damaged Nissa, his life would be forfeited because Nissa was like her daughter. First time for everything, my love, Nissa smiled, grateful he was being compassionate toward her because this was her first time with a man. Naruto assists in removing her garments, leaving her in her bra and underwear. Naruto said, you're as beautiful as an angel. Perhaps an angel of death or mercy, Nissa speculated, smiling. Naruto observes Nissa removing her bra and pantyhose, revealing her mid-DD cup breasts, athletic but voluptuous physique, and round firm ass. Now it's your turn, my love, Nissa remarked as she assisted him in removing his boxers while he was still injured and saw his member. You certainly are well equipped, she murmured anxiously as she stared at his member and put it in her mouth. Damn, you're good, Naruto exclaimed, feeling his member's tight throat. Just because I've never sucked a man before doesn't mean I wasn't trained for it before, Nissa explained, referring to how League ladies were trained for seduction missions. Naruto smirked, all I care about right now is making love to you. Let me make your job easier, Nissa stated as she positioned herself over Naruto's hard member and dropped onto it, breaking her hymen and causing Nissa to cry somewhat as she was stretched out for the first time. I've got you, Naruto replied as he took her in his arms. All those times watching you make love to your women, and now I get to feel what they felt, Nissa remarked as she began to feel pleasure from Naruto's member. Give me a moment, she murmured as she began to perform squats on his dick, absorbing more and more of it. Nissa moans as she watches her stomach grow and contract with each movement. He's so enormous, she thinks as she bounces off his cock. So tight, I love you, Naruto murmured, holding her sides and watched her breasts bounce with each movement. These look amazing, he said, latching onto one of her breasts. How can you possibly offer me greater pleasure than? Ah, I have feelings for Sarah, Nissa said, clutching her breasts. I know the female body very well, Naruto added, referring to the amount of sex he had. Nissa falls back onto the bed, her hair spread out, still gripping his head. Naruto rubbed her cheek with his fingers and said, "You are beautiful." "And you're magnificent," Nissa remarked, pulling him into a kiss. "Keep making love to me in any way you can," she begged, shocked when he moved and landed on her back. "I will," Naruto responded with a smile as he thrusted into her, enjoying her loud moans. "Is it true, is it true? That you can, God, vibrate yourself?" Nissa inquired after hearing Caitlyn mention it while spying on her and Naruto's lovers for information. "Yep," Naruto responded, vibrating himself to emphasize his point. Nissa exhales with delight as Naruto grabs her legs and lifts them over his shoulders, vibrating his member and his hands, which are now on her breasts. "Just in case you were wondering," Naruto smirked, "this is known as the missionary position." "No just fuck me," Nissa exclaimed, panting and screaming with delight. Naruto leans down and kisses her, wrapping her arms around his head and legs around his body as his thrusts became faster and stronger. "Ask and you shall receive," Naruto smirked as he entered into a rough lustful make-out with Nissa.
"This feeling, I think I'm going to come," Nissa remarked as she leaned back, allowing Naruto to kiss her neck and lick the sweat from her brow. "We're not done," Naruto murmured lowly, "I can go much longer and I haven't come yet," he continued, pressing into her sensitive pussy.
"Right now. Don't stop, I want to feel every ounce of your love. Let us forget the rest of the world and just make love," Nissa yelled desperately in full delight. "I can feel myself hitting the entrance into your womb," Naruto whispered as he felt her womb anxiously expecting his shaft, kissing the tip of his member. Naruto muttered, a lustful grin on his face. "It wants to bathe in your essence and make it yours, Naruto," Nissa begged in despair. "I'll do it, Nissa," Naruto remarked as the two held each other tighter as Naruto thrusted harder as they made out. As the two cumulate, Naruto groans and Nissa screams around his lips. Nissa's eyes widen as her stomach increases due to Naruto's cumbersomeness. As they breathe, the two pant. "Wow, that was incredible. You're still hard after pouring all that cum into me?" Nissa said happily. She inquired, surprised. "Who said we were finished?" Naruto smirked as he yanked himself out of her pussy and hitched himself on top of her, slamming into her rack. Nissa couldn't help but lick the tip of Naruto's member as the giant dick approached her face with each stroke. "I want you to do more than lick it," Naruto said as he grabbed her head and thrusted his dick into her breasts. "I'm going to make sure every hole you have knows who owns it now," he stated with a commanding sneer. "Please beloved, if I am to be your wife, let my body remember your dick," Nissa begged. Naruto rose to his feet and thrusted his full dick down her mouth, thrusting hard. Nissa felt her mouth fill with Naruto's cum, and even as she swallowed it, Naruto kept coming into her mouth, making her groans louder as she tasted his essence and felt it escape through her nose. "That stomach is going to look huge by the time we're done," Naruto stated as he stuffed women's cunts and stomachs with his cum. "What will happen next, beloved?" Nissa asked, trying to please him. Naruto grinned as he said, "This dick of mine is going up your ass." Nissa was taken aback but nodded as she got down on her hands and knees. She then extended her cheeks wide for him as part of his cum leaked out her pussy, followed by a disappointed moan as the cum left her pussy. "Don't worry, it'll be full again by the time we're done. This could hurt a little," Naruto murmured, pressing the entrance of her ass with the tip of his dick. "The pain will be worth it for the love you are giving me. Make me forget about all the sorrow I've ever suffered, and just make love to me, darling," Nissa pleaded.
"Get ready, because the pain will be replaced with the love I feel for you with me," Naruto stated as he slowly entered Nissa's assassination.
"Oh, you're cutting me in half." Nissa felt her ass split open and expand wider than it had before been spread. Nissa screams as he buries himself into her, tears of anguish and pleasure streaming down her cheeks as Naruto brushes them away. Easy, it's okay, it'll only hurt for a few moments, my love. Naruto kissed her neck as Nissa sobbed in pain and ecstasy. Nissa moaned, I have never felt such pain before. It'll be pleasure soon, my love, just bear with it, Naruto replied as he carefully drew out his sword. You can move, but give me some time to adjust. I've never had a cock that should be on a horseback there, you know, Nissa commented, noting Naruto's immense strength. To give you more pleasure to replace the pain, Naruto replied, gently thrusting into her breasts. Nissa groaned in lust and pain, biting her lip to keep the moans from coming out. Naruto feels her ass clutch him after a few moments. Take me, beloved, make me feel it all, don't hold back, give it to me as hard as you can, Nissa demanded loudly that he reshape her holes. Naruto leaned back and grabbed her arms, saying, get ready because you probably won't be able to feel anything at all after this. He pulled her back and thrusted furiously into her ass. I never told my father about this, Nissa explained, but when I was away from Nanda Parbat, I watched some interesting things on the internet. Tell me, and I'll give you that pleasure, Naruto responded, curious about what had piqued the female assassin's interest. Hard C core, seeing someone being fucked like that made me very horny. Thank you so much, Sarah, Nissa said as Sarah hooked her into it. Well, let me know what you'd like to start with, Naruto inquired, curious as to what had piqued her interest. Just fuck me recklessly, destroy my mind. Nissa expressed her desire to achieve nirvana and a high level of pleasure. Why didn't you say so, mind-breaking hardcore? Naruto inquired, smirking. Yes, make my mind mush as you fuck my body, Nissa begged. Naruto grins as he fucks her as she desires and begins to use her as a fuck toy, combining his vibrating with a little amount of super speed. Fuck. Nissa exclaimed as she realized she was being used like whey. Come as many times as you want, I ain't stopping until I dump gallons into your rectum, Naruto declared. Nissa's tongue is hanging out of her mouth since she was so taken with the notion. You're not just my wife, you're my cum dumpster to use whenever I want, Naruto declared authoritatively. Yes, stuff me with your cum until all my holes are filled, fuck me whenever you want, I am yours beloved, Nissa smirked. I'm going to hit you so hard you won't be able to form a sentence, Naruto said into her ear. Nissa could only gasp with delight. Naruto began attacking her with wild abandon, causing her entire body to ripple over and over again while Nissa can only scream with delight as her tongue falls from her mouth and her eyes crossed with an ahegao look. Then he yelled with lust as he bursts inside her, causing her stomach to swell tremendously as he smiled contentedly. She lasted longer than most for the first time with me, Naruto stated as he sat on his back and she slept on his chest. I love you, Naruto, Nissa murmured as she nuzzled against his chest and he pulled the covers over them both. I love you, Nissa Namikaze, Naruto replied as he kissed her on the cheek. Your mother will be overjoyed, Nissa remarked, smirking. I know. For now, let's sleep and just bask in this feeling of ours, Naruto remarked as he cradled her against his chest and the two fell asleep. End of lemon. The following day. Dude, what the hell you get married and don't invite me? Cisco exclaimed angrily. Come on, I would have been an awesome best man. I had to try something to get Roz to fight me. You were right, he didn't buy my bluff, Naruto explained as Oliver approached. Did you do it? Oliver inquired. Yes, I killed Roz al Ghul. You did the right thing, son, Kushina hit him violently, and that's what you get for not telling your mother you were facing a deadly assassin and got married, she continued, noting that league marriages may be done in private or in public. Tell Oliver it was his idea, not the marriage thing, he wouldn't fight me no matter what mom, I figured fighting for Nissa's hand would get him to fight, Naruto replied tiredly. And if you had lost? Kushina questioned, giving Oliver a foul look for taking advantage of her son in such a way. Oliver thought that up as well. If I lost, I was to join the league and he was to stop attacking Starling, Naruto stated, his face blank. What? Said Kushina, hitting Oliver in the face. I swear Muhammad Ali has nothing on her, Cisco exclaimed as Oliver collapsed. Remind me that if she's close, I should run in the opposite direction, Oliver remarked, thinking he'd lost a tooth. Most men listen to that advice, Kushina said, as men frightened her. Where's Caitlin? She inquired, unsure where the team doctor was. She's taking the day off, dude, so you might want to avoid her today, Cisco stated solemnly. Cisco, you know I can't even if technically I am married to one. I love all my girls, Naruto said as he ran to her apartment and found her passed out drunk. Sometimes I am a real asshole, he thought as he carried her to bed. Caitlin, I hope you and the others can forgive me, he said as he tucked her in and kissed her forehead. After a few hours, Caitlin awoke with a searing headache, and as her eyesight cleared, she noticed a glass of water with aspirin on her nightstand, along with a note that said, "Sorry I messed up, hope we can discuss soon." Naruto, Caitlin thought with a tiny smile, even when he messes up, he still tries to make it right, she smirked. Wonder how he does it. I mean, you have that kinda hot librarian, doctor, teacher look going on, but seriously you have a body to flaunt to him, show him what you're capable of in the sack, a female voice stated. Who's there? Caitlin inquired, curious as to who said that. The voice said, over here in the mirror. Caitlin approached her mirror and noticed incredibly bright golden hair bordering on pure white hair. I really am hot, Caitlin murmured, admiring her reflection. Damn right we are, said the mirror version. Are you? Me? Caitlin inquired. Been with you for years, let's just say dear old daddy messed you up with something, the mirror version smirked. Now let me give you some advice, stop being such a prude, flout this glorious body, make Naruto so erect he takes you and bends you over a table and fucks your body so hard you become a drooling mess stuffed with his cum, and maybe he'll put a. If you're anything like me, you know there's plenty of flaunting when we have sex, and I want time to. Sorry, what do I call you? Caitlin inquired. Frost. Let's just say dear old daddy's mess left you with something, and I don't mean just me and you may flaunt it during sex, but I'm talking about where you work every medical examine and when he sets up that ladder Oliver has in the cortex or his house. I fuck the shit out of him. Frost said with a smirk. Maybe if I had your looks, is it wrong that I am now in love with myself? Caitlin wondered, as this version of herself was quite appealing. Frost stated neutrally, trust me, honey, if you had my looks, you'd be freezing everything. What did that man do to us? He smacked us, he was a horrible man, Caitlin recalled of her violent father.
That wasn't your dad, Katie, that was my dad, Frost answered, knowing exactly what Caitlin was thinking. You had something your dad did, but his version of me took over, and he was disappointed I never showed up, she continued, apologizing.
Did my dad, our father, give me, us, powers? Caitlin inquired.
I'm not sure if it was him or my father, but yeah, Frost told her.
What about mom? She's got something different, she's kinda the same on both sides, Frost explained, but you won't have to worry about that for a while because you're gonna forget most of this shit because you seriously drank a shit ton of booze. But remember this, Katie. Show off that body. I don't want to forget you, I want to remember you, Caitlin said. Ever since I was a child, I felt this different side of myself, that whenever I was in trouble, something came up to protect me. Was that you? Yes, that was me protecting you, Frost explained, explaining that she wasn't strong enough in Caitlin's early years because she was immature in comparison to an adult. I will do that, I will flaunt this body until all we do is fuck, but only if I get to keep talking to you, Frost, and when we fuck, I'll fuck for the both of us, Caitlin smirked. Well then, there's only one thing I have to say, get started, Frost remarked, kissing her. The following morning, ow fuck, Caitlin exclaimed as she got up and went to make some coffee, and as she grabbed for her glass and looked through her closet, she noticed that most of her outfits, aside from the heels she preferred to wear, didn't seem particularly enticing or eye-catching. She then smirks as she collects her purse and puts on her clothes and heels, deciding to go shopping for more enticing attire. She takes her phone and texts Naruto to meet her at the mall, completely oblivious that Frost was smirking at her other self in the mirror. A few moments later, Naruto was seeking for Caitlin, who had told him to meet him at the mall outside Frederick's. I hope you're ready because Victoria's Secret is here, Caitlin remarked as she dragged him inside. Is there a point to this besides blue balling me? Naruto wondered, wondering if this was some sort of torture. Caitlin smirked, oh trust me, the blue balling hasn't started yet. If this is about Nissa, Naruto replied, knowing she drank herself. It's not, Naruto, so don't think that, that's what all of us, the ones you gave your heart to, would say. Caitlin smirked as she collected some thongs and lingerie, some had slits in them for easy access to particular regions. Then what is it about, besides making me want to pound the hell out of you? Naruto asked, his blood coursing south of his body. Easy, I want to tease you and push you to your limit, Caitlin said as she placed her hands around his neck. I want you to lose control and just take me, she said as she kissed him on the nose. Put some of that stuff on and I just might," Naruto said as Caitlyn walked away swaying her hips as she continued to pick out clothes. "These places are where women bring men to straight up torture them," he thought as he went with Caitlyn, unaware her eyes flashed again with a smirk. "CCPD, where is your Christmas spirit man?" Naruto asked as he passed Barry, who was helping the precinct decorate and do a toy drive. "I just have a lot on my mind. Hey, Joe asked me to invite you to dinner, and he mentioned something about a contest," Barry explained, as Joe appeared to be quite thrilled about it. "Yes, me and him are having a hot cocoa contest with his grandma Esther's cocoa versus my granny Tsunade's," Naruto smirked, thankful that this reality had given him the opportunity to meet Grandma Tsunade again. "I had no idea you had a grandmother," Barry said, noting that Naruto rarely discussed his personal life. "She's a doctor, a damn good one, Caitlyn's hero," Naruto explained as Kaitin fangirled over meeting his grandma. "Speaking of which, she took you shopping a couple weeks ago. How did that go?" Barry inquired, wondering if Caitlyn was one of those individuals who received lousy Christmas jumpers. "Amazing," Naruto remarked with a distant gaze, as that excursion will be eternally etched in his memory. "Tell Joe he better be ready to fall on his ass later," he smirked. "Alright," Barry answered, recalling how Joe gave him a sip of his grandmother's hot chocolate when he turned 21. Word of caution, Tsunade's definition of light differs greatly from his grandmother's, Naruto smirked. "I swear everyone's grandma is an alcoholic," Barry exclaimed, perplexed as to why there was always more booze and less hot chocolate in those drinks. No lie, my grandmother takes the cake dude, I'm still amazed her liver works," Naruto stated. "Well, I'll see you later, and hey, what about presents for your girls?" Barry inquired as Caitlyn pressed him to get Naruto to reveal what he was getting her. "Taken care of," Naruto said as he shopped ahead of time, as he normally did in September and October, unless the gift was living or could expire. "I swear man, how do you do it?" Barry inquired, needing relationship counsel. "I'm open, I don't keep secrets, I lay everything on the table, and I'm honest about who I am," Naruto explained. "Yeah, but I have that promise-keeping thing you have," Barry added, noting that he, like Naruto, always strove to keep his pledges. "Dude, what promise keeps you from expressing how you feel, and why'd you make one or agree to one man?" Naruto asked, sounding stupid. "Oh, I was talking about something else. I promised Joe that I wouldn't tell Iris I'm the Flash or anything about metas in order to keep her safe." "Oh that?" Naruto exclaimed, astonished that Iris hadn't posted anything yet. "I swear it kills me not to tell her," Barry remarked, sighing. "Dude, grow a set," Naruto replied firmly. "If you care about her, tell her how you feel. If she doesn't feel the same way, move on. We can't make people love us. All we can do is be honest." As they walked up to the lab, Barry sighed, "So what you got, Cisco?" "Oh, I made him a set of lightsabers," Naruto explained as he stood in the lab with them. "Please tell me they're not real ones," Barry inquired as he noticed Naruto switch one on. "Dude, you are too good," he exclaimed, really touching it, but his palm passed through it. "It's only solid when it hits another lightsaber and sparks," Naruto smirked. "Awesome. Wait a minute, didn't you already tell me I liked Iris?" Barry inquired. "She either forgot, thought I was joking, or wasn't paying attention," Naruto explained, as Iris never brought it up. "So, what did you get me?" Barry inquired. Naruto smirked, "You'll find out on Christmas." "Ah," Barry exclaimed, hoping it was as cool as Cisco's present. "Oh, grow up," Naruto remarked as he walked out of the lab. "Later," he said as he walked away. "Later," Barry remarked as he examined his mother's case. Naruto proceeded to the elevator and saw Captain Singh welcoming some new recruits. "Irma?" he replied with a smile as he exited the elevator and came to her and her father. "Hey, Naruto," Irma said as she read his ID. "Oh right, him," Naruto answered, knowing that Irma had no way of knowing who he was. "Oh, stop that. It's been a long time, I last saw you in first grade," Irma's father replied with a chuckle. "Oh holy crap, how did I forget that?" Naruto wondered, as it was this universe's Naruto's recollection before he joined with him. "I see time has been kind to you, joined the family business," Irma said as her father placed a proud hand on her shoulder. "It's nice to see you, Irma, let's catch up. Right now I gotta kick Joe's ass," Naruto remarked, but he walked to the elevator, his mind racing. Should we be concerned about that?" Irma inquired. "What, no, we were having a contest, not fighting," Naruto said. "Well, it'd be nice to catch up," I've been talking to Will since I got here, Irma remarked as the elevator doors closed on Naruto. How do I not remember her in this world? If she's here, may the others be as well. Naruto wondered as he dashed to Joe's, intending to check later. He reflected on Tyranny, Cornelia, Hei Lin, and Elion. West Wing. Damn, your granny is an alcoholic, Joe said as he coughed. What's in here? He inquired, as the liquid tasted like pure alcohol.
A shit ton of booze. Naruto hoped Tsunade didn't find out about the rocket fuel Caitlyn and Cisco were manufacturing for him.
Why isn't the tree finished yet? Iris inquired upon entering the room and seeing the tree. Because certain nerds won't get off their asses, Naruto remarked, looking at Barry. Iris, taste this, Joe said as he handed her his hot chocolate, while Naruto got out his phone and began recording. Iris drank it and promptly spit it out right into her father's face, not realizing the danger. What is that? She asked as she rushed to the kitchen to rinse her mouth as her throat burned. My granny is kicking your granny's ass, Naruto added, and Joe had to nod in agreement since he felt like he'd be messed up if he finished that glass and the other. Apparently, Iris said, as that was rather strong language. Joe reached for his phone as it began to ring. Barry, we have to go, Joe stated as he put on his coat. Why me? Barry wondered, noting that Naruto could do the job just as well. Well, because the DA wants to ask some questions, and you're the science guy, so you can explain it better than me, Joe explained as Barry stood up and groaningly exited the room. Okay, well, this is awkward, Iris murmured as she sipped her grandmother's hot chocolate. Naruto decided to browse over Iris's computer looking for whatever he could about metahumans. She is brilliant, he thought as she had been looking through her files and spotted several images and paused at one in particular as it was someone he believed was dead, Ronnie. Seeing as the photo's timestamp was 2 months after the accelerator explosion, he took out a flash drive he carried with him for Godspeed purposes and downloaded her files on Metas before running back to her. Would you like to watch a Christmas special? Iris inquired, as it was what most shows were showing. Sure, Naruto answered, as though it would be strange if he rushed away on her. So, what Barry give you? He questioned. A replica of my mother's wedding band, Iris explained with a smile. That's nice, Naruto said, but what happened to the original? It was a zoo field trip when I was a kid, and I lost it, Iris explained, still upset. Good to know, Naruto replied as he considered heading to the zoo. Anything you want to do because I'm sorry but this is awkward. I barely know anything about you and we're just standing here, Iris explained as the awkward quiet continued. If you want, I could go, Naruto said, eager to break down her files. I mean, I don't want to be rude, Iris explained, not wanting to send him away since she would feel horrible. It's cool, Naruto replied with a smile as he raced to his lab and transferred the data to his computer. How are you alive? He said as Ronnie was blasted with pure energy. What else do you have, Iris? He pondered as he went through the other files she had. What the hell, lightning folks, water girl, burning chick. He had this concept when he saw news from the police school last year about a girl flooding it with water from her hands and a woman formed of live fire. Is this yours, dude? Cisco said, slightly spooking Naruto because he wasn't paying attention. Yeah, man, Naruto responded as Cisco examined his small square package. I love your Christmas gifts, Cisco stated before Naruto built an actual robot for him. Wait until midnight, man, Naruto advised as they waited until midnight to open their presents. Damn it, Cisco exclaimed, eager to see it. Is it cool? He inquired. Perhaps. Maybe not, Naruto teased. You're such a jerk, Cisco remarked, smiling. That's what hermanos are for, Naruto remarked, hugging Cisco. Cisco smirked. I wish I had a brother like you, man. I'm sure you do, Naruto responded, knowing Dante could be a jerk but was a nice man. Can you show me my present? Caitlyn requested, walking and wearing clothes she wouldn't ordinarily wear. Oh whoa, someone did some shopping, Cisco said as he examined her new clothes. Thank you, Caitlyn remarked with a chuckle. A very close friend of mine suggested I needed a new set of clothes. Who? Naruto inquired, surprised by her quick outfit change. I don't know, Caitlyn shrugged. All I remember was getting some advice. Well, it's about time. I mean, you dress like a schoolteacher most of the time, Cisco replied after being pinched by Naruto. I know, and now I have the clothes to show my stuff, Caitlyn smirked as Naruto examined her. So, who wants to get a drink? Cisco asked, as Naruto continued to struggle to get inebriated. Actually, let's go to Jitters and meet the new owner, Naruto smirked. What new owner? Cisco inquired, noting that Jitters was their unofficial hangout and coffee stop. Jitters? I can't believe it, Cisco smirked as he noticed superhero-themed coffee beverages. I called in some favors, Naruto explained, as his pals either didn't care or appeared pleased to have cocktails named after them. Caitlin inquired, so you now own it? Naruto smirked and answered, nope. Walking over to them, Thea said, I do. So one of your many lovers, girlfriends owns it now. Why am I not surprised? Cisco smirked. Wait, do we get discounts or royalties? He said, spotting cocktails named the Flash and Godspeed. You get valuable memberships, Thea smirked as she handed them cards with their names on them. How long until we see other hero names like Ollie's, which I still think stinks? Cisco wondered. His is called the Arrow Quick Shot, Thea smirked. The group busted out laughing and covered their mouths to keep it quiet. We don't need to know anything about his sex life, Naruto smirked. How's mine taste? He inquired. Magnificent, Thea said of the bestseller, which was cooked with Italian roast and a touch of cinnamon. Flash doesn't have one? Cisco inquired, unable to find anything for Barry. Couldn't think of anything, sorry, Thea said, unable to think of anything. The Dark Knight black coffee and the Man of Steel's weakness, Cisco stated, referring to how Batman's was simply dark coffee with no milk or anything other than dark chocolate and Superman's was a sweet coffee with sugar and the option of adding a shot, but no Flash coffee. Sorry, man, but the people see Godspeed as Central City's hero, and the Flash as his sidekick, Thea smirked. Oh wow, Barry is going to lose it when he finds out, Cisco chuckled. What about the secret menu? He inquired. Secret menu? Caitlin inquired, knowing Cisco was a coffee junkie. Coffee named after villains, Thea said as it became popular and premium members learned about it. Why give the bad guys love? Caitlin inquired. I guess people like to be bad, Thea replied, referring to the names of a few well-known criminals in the city. Who cares, coffee is coffee, Naruto remarked as he placed his order for a Godspeed. I do because I named some of them, give me what he's getting, Cisco remarked as Caitlin received one and they both sampled it. This tastes almost as good as sex, Naruto murmured as he sipped his drink. Almost? Thea and Caitlin wondered. Almost nothing beats sex with my girls, Naruto smirked. Cisco shook his head, oh, only you would compare coffee to sex. Naruto smirked, that's because I can. Yeah, I know sex god, you never stop talking about it, Cisco remarked, a little jealously. Naruto would have continued, but his phone began to vibrate when he spotted some highly sexy Christmas-themed photographs from the women he was dating. With a smirk, Naruto responded, thank you, babes. Oh, come on, exclaimed Cisco. Well, I'm off to find a present for Dr. Wells, I'll see you later, Caitlin said, kissing Naruto on the cheek before departing. He despises hawking, Naruto remarked, recalling how Caitlin had gotten the man books in the past. Caitlin remarked as she walked out the door, I know. Damn you're right, Cisco exclaimed as he drank his Godspeed, this is almost as good as sex. Told you, Naruto smirked. Alright, I'm out, he replied, kissing Thea farewell. What are you doing? Cisco inquired, perplexed. Just some work I need to look over, Naruto explained as he raced to STAR Labs through an alley. He exclaimed with awe as he flipped through iris files, noting the locations of the encounters. Who's where? Wells surprised Naruto with his question. Please, God, stop doing that. Do you ever leave here, man? Naruto inquired. Do I have to ring a bell around you? He inquired. I'm not a reindeer, Harrison replied as they laughed together. Would allow me to hear you coming, Naruto murmured, while Wells remained as silent as a cat. Hasn't it been a long time, Naruto? Harrison inquired of Naruto. I wouldn't know slept through 3/4 of it, Naruto smirked. Alright, I'll grant you that. Remember that time you tried to build a mechanical wing with little turbines on it? Wells inquired, recalling one of Naruto's animal experiments. Oh yeah, a touched-out prosthetic wing for birds that lost one of their wings, Naruto explained, since there was only so much he could accomplish with all the varied species needing different wings. I swear you were living down here trying to figure out how to make it work. I've seen you sleep in that chair one too many times, Harrison reflected, moved by Naruto's goodness. Well, I was just looking over some stuff before I left, Naruto explained as he shut his laptop. Do you remember that robot you tried to build for Cisco? The one who, Harrison explained, shaved off some of Harley's hair. The two said in unison as Naruto's laser was a touch too powerful on that effort and blasted the top of Harley's head. Following that, the two laughed together. He was a real dick, I hope you know that, Naruto remarked, knowing how much everyone despised Hartley. Oh, I knew right away, but Hartley was astute, I'll give him that. Until you came along and showed him up, Harrison added, recalling how Hartley would get upset when Naruto accomplished something better than him. Listen, Hartley was a jerk, but his family was a shambles, Naruto stated as the Rathaways disowned Hartley just before the accelerator because he had come out to them. Oh yeah, definitely, Harrison agreed, nodding. I've always hated them, I mean come on, Naruto replied, still unable to believe people still judged individuals based on their sexual inclinations. I know, but even we geniuses can't always understand the actions of others, Harrison remarked, knowing what Naruto was driving at. Well, I'm off. See you later, Dr. Wells, Naruto replied as he grabbed his laptop and walked away. Harrison greeted Naruto, saying, "Good day, Naruto." Naruto was on his way home when he received an SOS from Caitlin and hurried to the mall, where he discovered Caitlin stuck in place. Caitlin said with a trembling finger, "Ronnie." Naruto looked in the direction she was pointing and noticed ash and burn marks on the wall, so he followed the trail. "Ronnie," he exclaimed. He replied as he noticed his friend. "Not Ronnie," Ronnie said. "Who are you if you're not Ronnie?" Naruto inquired, perplexed. "Martin Stein," Ronnie explained. "Dr. Stein. Do you recall me?" Naruto stated as he removed his mask, recalling how while he was in college, he took and aced Professor Stein's class. "Are you Mr. Namikaze?" Ronnie said, looking at Naruto's face. "How come you're like this?" Naruto inquired, as Ronnie had the same demeanor as his professor. Ronnie stated as he attempted to move away, "Firestorm." Firestorm? Naruto wondered, having never heard that name until government, he narrowed his thoughts. "And Naruto?" Caitlin said as she rounded the corner. "Listen, Stein, I can help you, but I need you to come with us," Naruto said as he approached. "Mister, please back away from me, Namikaze," Ronnie begged as he began to light up. "Okay, that's certainly Professor Stein." Naruto thought as Ronnie didn't have much manners. "Shit, I can't touch him, that's not fire, that's nuclear energy." He thought as nuclear energy was hotter than actual fire. "Please tell Clarissa that I still love her," Ronnie remarked as he walked away. "Our lives are insane," Naruto muttered as he donned his mask and drove Caitlin to STAR Labs. Caitlin was shaking and breathing rapidly, so Naruto sat by her in the chair, saying, "See Caitlin, easy, you're hyperventilating," as he went to get her some water. "Iit thou GGT he was dia dii," Caitlin stammered, tears streaming down her cheeks. "I'm not sure if he is or not, but I need to go to Stein's house and find out some things, can you wait here?" Naruto asked. Caitlin clasped his hand, which he realized was slightly cold, and said, "IIC can NNT try," with a comforting smile. Naruto carried her to the hospital bed and placed her on it, saying, "I'll be back fast, I won't make you wait, Snowflake." He removed his disguise and dashed to Stein's. Caitlin was trying to sleep and didn't see the table beside her had a small frost on it. Along with Naruto, "It's been a long since I've been here, but the house still looks good," Naruto thought as he approached the house door and knocked. Clarissa opened the door. "Hi Mrs. Stein," he said nicely. "Oh, Naruto, you know you can call me Clarissa," Clarissa replied as she hugged him. "What brings you here, to see an old friend?" she inquired. "Actually, I was wondering if you'd seen this man," Naruto said, holding out a photo of Ronnie. "Yes, he was in my house a few months ago. Who is he?" Clarissa inquired. "You might want to sit down, Clarissa," Naruto suggested as Martin was reported missing and thought dead after disappearing the night of the accelerator explosion. He then described what occurred to her.
"So my husband is still alive, but he has merged with another man," Clarissa commented as she understood some scientific terminology while attempting to study new things in order to get closer to her husband. "I know it sounds strange, but I saw him earlier today." "What was he doing before the accelerator blew up?" Naruto inquired, noting that people from the night of the acceleration appeared to have powers akin to what they were doing, what they had on them or in them, or something they were doing.
"He had a lot of projects. Check his office," Clarissa added as Naruto strolled in with Martin on a regular basis. "Okay, I promise you Clarissa, you will have your husband back." Naruto stated as he entered Martin's office, looking her in the eyes. Firestorm, he thought, narrowing his search, and found a book, computer file, and a classified file named FIRESTORM. Oh fuck me, he thought as he read the file and saw that Stein was being funded by the government, specifically General Wade Ealing. Did you find anything? Clarissa inquired, intrigued. Perhaps, Naruto answered. Has anyone from the government stopped by? He inquired. No, really, why? She inquired. I have my reasons, Naruto stated as he downloaded the file, got the book, and took the confidential file, and when he went outside, he spotted a black van. OSH*T, he said, thinking out loud, Ealing knows about them. What's the matter? Clarissa stated as she stepped outside. Nothing, Naruto answered, knowing Ealing would not harm Clarissa. Just call me immediately if you see the man, he said, unsure how to categorize. Ronnie. I will. I need to make a call, Naruto reasoned as he dialed a specific phone number on his phone. I need your help, a douchebag we know is pulling his shit. He added as the person hung up and texted, I'll be there. Later. What the fuck happened now? Naruto said as he felt Barry running around the city and found him beaten in Central City Stadium while dressed in his suit, and saw a man dressed in a yellow version of Barry's suit. The man in yellow said, hello, Godspeed. Oh my god, you saved me so much time because, let's face it, we both know I'm going to beat you to death, Naruto stated emphatically. You'd have to catch me first, Naruto, said the man in yellow. As Barry attempted to get up, Naruto shouted, catch up. Naruto chased the yellow speedster around the city, eventually catching up to him. You can't possibly lose me that easily, Naruto stated. You are faster than the Flash, Naruto, but you will not stop me if you want Caitlyn to die. You hurt one hair on her head, and I swear I'm going to kill you, Naruto yelled angrily. Be careful, Mr. Namikaze, those emotions have the power to destroy you. Let's see who it destroys first, Naruto raged. You're still unaware of how your emotions affect your abilities. I know they do, asshole, but you're not as smart as you appear, Naruto said. Then you'd realize that your rage is connecting you to the negative speed force. I know, Naruto admitted, but that was because I was affected by Bivalo. Was it? The man in yellow inquired. Naruto stopped for a second before being assaulted with a hail of flames. Round 2, Metamorpho declared. Didn't I already kick your ass? Naruto asked as the man in yellow bolted. That was back then, and this is now. Now I know what can hurt you, Godspeed, Metamorpho smirked. What do you think you know, asshole? Naruto stated confidently, as if he knew who he was behind the mask, he would be dead by now. Names. Will Vandam, Caitlyn Snow, should I go on? They are your friends, Godspeed, they are your weakness, Metamorpho remarked with a sneer. We're screwed, Naruto remarked to Barry, who had just arrived. The following day, how the hell did Rex get out? Those things were designed to be impenetrable, Cisco wondered. I'm not sure, but I'm glad Sapphire is out of town, Naruto stated as Sapphire was out on business for Stag Industries. I'm delighted Mr. Mason has returned. Considering your first fight, I thought it necessary to have something to stop him, Harrison stated as he rolled into the cortex. How did you make it? Only radioactivity can harm him, Naruto explained. Exactly. I've dubbed this the Gamma Blaster in honor of you, Cisco, Harrison stated as he showed them a blaster. No, we're not hulking him out, Naruto stated emphatically. Wrong kind of gamma, this uses all types of radiation. Gamma Blaster just sounded cooler, Cisco smirked. Won't that kill him? Naruto wondered, as being bombarded with numerous types of radiation sounded like a definite way to perish. Unfortunately, yes, because he refused to be cured. It's probably the only way, Harrison told him. Killing a man centuries old who is a psychotic terrorist is one thing. I don't know if I can do this, Naruto stated, noting that he had only murdered one person. I expected you to say that, which is why I wanted to show it to you. Do you believe you can improve it enough to cure him? Cisco and I are baffled, Harrison stated, noting that Rex's molecules were always in motion. Then that'll be his decision. How much time does he have? Naruto inquired. From the last reading, 2 months if he continues to use his powers on a daily basis, Cisco calculated. If he threatens someone's life, I'll use it on him, Naruto stated calmly. Where has Caitlyn gone? Cisco inquired. Taking a much-needed nap, Naruto explained, as this was a private matter between them at the time. Is she all right? What occurred? Cisco inquired, as Caitlin's behavior was unusual. If you shut up, your gift is in your lab, Naruto added as Cisco became delighted. Really? Cisco said as he dashed out the door. What exactly is going on, Naruto? Harrison inquired, perplexed. It's personal, Naruto remarked, giving him a look. If you need any assistance, I'm here, Harrison said. Thank you, Naruto answered with a grateful smile. Harrison nodded as Naruto exited the cortex. "Ah man, you liar, it wasn't in there," Cisco exclaimed as Naruto walked past him. "Of course it wasn't, as if I was going to make it that easy even if you were annoying me," Naruto smirked.
After a few hours, "What the fuck are you benching us for?" Naruto inquired of Joe and Wells while Barry was with him.
"We're not exactly saying that. We're talking about setting a trap for him," Wells explained. "But you don't want us there," Barry remarked, a little irritably. "Barry, if he knows you or him are there, he probably won't show," Joe tried to reassure him. "We're going to use a force field, they're impervious to speed, we're almost done, but Detective West still needs to get the bait," Wells remarked, looking at Joe. "I'm on it," Joe replied as he exited the cortex, followed by Barry and Naruto. "Barry, why don't you stay here?" he inquired, noting that Barry was still upset. "No, today is not the day to tell me to stay," Barry replied as they walked away.
CCPD. Joe and Barry were attempting to persuade Dr. McGee to allow them to use the Tachyon prototype created by Mercury Labs as bait while Joe served her with a search warrant.
"Look, I'm sure you don't want this investigation to become even more public than it already is, Doctor?" Joe inquired. "This has Harrison Wells written all over it in big black letters, and I am not giving you my Tachyon prototype," Dr. McGee replied, refusing to collaborate with Wells. "Thank you for taking me on a tour of your facility, Doctor. You were fine with dumb officers roaming the streets, but I majored in physics and chemistry and witnessed a number of things that Science Showcase magazine would love to hear about. So, should I contact their editors directly, or should I simply make a couple posts on their website?" Barry issued an ultimatum to her. "The device will be delivered to you within an hour. Mr. Allen, I can see why Harrison Wells holds you in such high regard. You remind me a lot of him," Dr. McGee added as she walked away to retrieve the device. "Nicely done," Joe murmured, impressed, but Barry simply walked away. "I've got some bad news for you, Joe. Eddie has just stated that he wants his task team to look into this. If you don't give him the go-ahead, he'll go to Sing and get his approval," Naruto remarked as he moved over. Joe responded as he walked away to find Eddie. "Great, I'll talk to him." "Hello, Naruto," Irma said as she ran up to him and hugged him. "Guess what, Sing put me and Dad on the same team." "Which team is it?" Naruto inquired, perplexed. "Eddie's task force," Irma explained, causing Naruto's blood to ice. "Great," Naruto murmured, hugging her. "I need to kill this bastard," he thought, not wanting Irma to be endangered. Finally, at Star Labs, the Tachyon device has been installed. "Do you believe it will work?" Barry inquired of Harrison. "Yes, it will. Naruto made some last-minute adjustments, so it should," Cisco stated, piqued Harrison's interest.
"How do we let him know it's here?" Brian inquired. "That will be taken care of." According to Harrison, he and Cisco were essentially transmitting a signal.
"What?" Barry asked, looking at Joe and Harrison's expressions. "We believe it would be best if you were not involved in this," Joe stated solemnly. "What are you talking about?" Barry inquired. Joe warned, "You're too close to this. And maybe you're not close enough. If you'd told me he'd show up weeks ago, I could have been ready for it," Barry explained. "I'm sure we can all understand that Barry Joe was protecting Iris," Harrison explained. "That's why I need to be here. We'll have a better chance of catching him if I'm here." "Not right now, not in this state," Joe stated as Barry became enraged. "Joe, he stabbed my mother through the heart, and my father went to prison as a result. This is my fight," Barry exclaimed angrily. "Not today," Joe responded as Barry stormed out the door. "Joe, there's a bigger problem. Irma and her father are members of Eddie's task force," Naruto added solemnly. "And she's your other self's counterpart's girlfriend?" Joe inquired, still attempting to catch up. "That is still so difficult to comprehend," Harrison replied, still attempting to comprehend Naruto's trip to this planet. "Yes, I'm just now getting memories of her. If this man kills her or her father, I'm not sure what I'll do," Naruto answered, wondering why he hadn't realized sooner. "Just now?" Harrison inquired. Yeah, I remember everything I did before the other Naruto and this world merged, resulting in me, Naruto stated. Perhaps something got locked, or something, it's still difficult to process all. This, Harrison explained, noting that this was a first for him. Another thing. I think she's a metahuman with hydrokinesis, Naruto stated as he dug deeper into Iris Waterwoman's story and discovered Irma was still in the police academy at the time. That's pretty ironic. Ms. Vandam has electricity-based powers in your world as she does here, and now Ms. Lair has the same abilities as her counterpart in your world. Fascinating, Harrison observed. That's the thing, my will came with me here, so how does she not remember me? Naruto inquired.
Perhaps she does, but it's locked within the vastness of her mind. It just hasn't been unlocked yet. Naruto, the subconscious is a powerful thing, Harrison replied, referring to one of the things he found when time traveling.
So, what do I do, use hypnosis or something? Naruto inquired. Or she needs to remember or see something to trigger her memories. Naruto's phone vibrated as he received a text message. Oh, you have got to be fucking kidding me, he exclaimed angrily. What? Joe inquired. That was Irma, apparently she talked Will into coming along, Naruto explained as he took deep breaths to relax. Oh shit, Harrison exclaimed, surprised Naruto because he rarely curses. Sending tachyon waves now, Cisco announced over the public address system. Shit just got a lot harder, Naruto said as he prepared. Naruto, I can try to talk Eddie into getting them out of there. Joe asked, knowing how simple it would be to get a rookie cop and a civilian out. You don't know them like I do. Once they set their minds to something, they don't stop, Naruto stated, referring to the universe. Several hours later, oh, where is this thing? Naruto wondered as he rotated in his chair, waiting for Thon or whoever the person was. He's here, Harrison stated as the force field activated, trapping the man in yellow. Let's go see what we caught, he smirked before stopping Naruto. Fine, I'll wait, Naruto responded as he noticed Irma go by. If that thing gets out, I need someone to get everyone out safely, and I trust you, Harrison stated, looking to him, Caitlyn, and Cisco. Naruto stated, I'll have them out before he can touch them. Thank you, Harrison murmured as he followed Joe and Eddie's task force down. A few moments later, come here right now, Naruto ordered as he summoned Barry. Alright. Naruto dashed down the street and summoned all the cops to the station to hold them at bay. Let him go, bastard, he told Thon. Or what Godspeed? Perhaps you'd have me attack Lieutenant Lair? Eobard asked, clutching Joe's throat. You're avoiding Irma's father and everyone I care about, do you hear me, you fucker? Naruto exclaimed. You know what? Okay. Let us see if you are indeed better than me. Experience versus youth. Veteran versus prodigy. Eobard stated as he dropped Joe and rolled his neck. Let's go. Naruto yelled as they dashed through the building, soon assaulting Thon. I'm faster than you fucker. Naruto shouted as he tripped the man. Now what? He asked, placing his foot on the man's chest. Good, Naruto. You truly are a Godspeed, much like the original you replaced, the man in yellow stated, laughing. What are you talking about? Naruto inquired. You are not supposed to become Godspeed. August Heart was a criminal, taking the speed of others to maintain his own, doing whatever he wanted with his powers, Eobard laughed. I'm not hearing a disadvantage, Naruto stated solemnly, and I'm assuming you and this guy were close because he steals speed, most likely berries, he said with a serious gaze. You don't understand, I am from the future. A future where you did not exist. When you came to this world, you erased his existence and the Speed Force forced you to take his place. You've been nothing but a tool, Eobard remarked, intending to rile Naruto. Yeah no, I know how time travel works, you killed August Heart when you tried to murder Barry's mother, Naruto stated emphatically. I never touched him, there are no records of him in the new history, you killed him, you erased him from existence, Eobard explained. No, I didn't. When you changed that point in time and I took up the mantle of Godspeed, it was because of the change in choice you made. Thon, you can't manipulate me, Naruto smirked. You are truly a naive child. You're living in denial. I had already done what I desired, but reality, when executed on such a large scale, can have far-reaching consequences. For example, removing someone from history and existence. As Naruto refused to trust him, Eobard stated. Oh go to hell, Naruto said as he was punched by a massive metal fist. I hate this dick, he added, bleeding slightly. Hello, once again, With a smile, Metamorpho said. Alright, that's it. Rex, you made your last mistake. You're using the bastard and he can't even finish the job, Naruto yelled angrily, but was astonished when the man turned to gas and departed. Oh, you are astute. Eobard joked. Naruto dove beneath another metal fist. Fool me once, he exclaimed, electrifying his hands and causing Metamorpho to burst, hurling him into a wall. You completely forgot about me. As he stabbed Naruto in the side, pulling off his mask, Eobard said. Hey asshole, Will said, shooting an electric shock across the air. Huh? Eobard said as he looked up and was hit before being blasted with water. Mess with him, and you mess with us, Irma stated. Irma, Will? Says Irma. Naruto expressed amazement. That's our given names, handsome. With a smile, Irma said, I can't believe you're Godspeed, she said. Do you have a preference? Electrocution, drowning, or being beaten to death? Your call, asshole. Naruto collapsed to his side after seeing Eobard flee. After a few hours, ow, those speed stabs hurt. As his insides were crushed, Naruto said. Fortunately, you're recovering. Cisco stated, I'm feeling like shit. Naruto stated as he noticed the clock. Few minutes until Christmas, Cisco, he smirked. Are you seriously considering it right now? You might have died. Caitlin marveled at how he simply pushed off near-death situations. Yep. Naruto stated as he dashed to his lab. Merry crazy Christmas. Gimme, 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 Cisco exclaimed with glee. Here, nerd, Naruto responded, seeing Cisco open it. Ah, it's a set of lightsabers? Cisco exclaimed with delight. Yep, Merry Christmas, dude, courtesy of Whirlpool Tech. Here you go, snowflake, Naruto remarked as he handed Caitlin her gift. It's a snowflake necklace, Caitlin stated as she was presented with a snowflake necklace.
Is that it? Don't you think it's kind of lame? Cisco stated.
Shut up. Caitlin told him, yeah, and Barry is here, Naruto added, handing him a tiny box. What's it gonna be socks, and besides, after losing the man in yellow, I really, Barry stated as he opened the small package and discovered 10 golden rings bearing his insignia. Those are rings with your costume in them, Naruto said as he constructed one for himself. How did you manage to fit an entire costume inside there? Cisco inquired, inspecting the ring, micro-compression. Naruto, can you help me put this on? Caitlin inquired, motioning to the jewelry. Oh, Naruto, here's my gift, Will stated as she handed him a box. A new belt. With a mistletoe on the buckle, Naruto remarked, picking up on the implication. What the hell? As Cisco agreed, Barry said, she clearly wants to blow him, Caitlin stated. And how do you know this? Cisco inquired, perplexed. Let's just say he has a surprise in store for us when we get home. Caitlin smirked as she stated this. He has a very nice gift wrapped up, Will replied with a smirk. It's not Irma, is it, because we just met? Naruto inquired. It is. Will smirked as he stated this. Hurry up and take us home. Caitlin smirked as she stated this. How come my gift is amazing, but I still feel incomplete? Cisco stated that he has a lightsaber. I think we all do with him around. Barry stated as he and Cisco engaged in Star Wars-style combat. As he drove Caitlin and Will to his flat, Naruto smiled. Will winked and said, wait here. I'd put that belt on if I was you. Caitlin said with a sneer, letting him know what to anticipate. She and Will entered a room while Naruto sat on the couch, smirking as they walked out wearing seductive Santa outfits while Irma was wrapped up naked like a present. Warning. Lemon. How'd they rope you into this? Naruto asked Irma as he examined her D-cup breast, voluptuous physique, and thick ass. When they mentioned how large your cock is, and Terani and I both had crushes on you in high school. Irma recalled their days in high school. I truly need to remember this shit, Naruto said, perplexed as to how he hadn't remembered them. We're not wearing any panties, Caitlin stated as she pushed her dress down to reveal her breasts, as did Will. Unwrap your present, baby. With a smile, Irma said. Merry XXX Mas Naruto, they all smirked. I'm in love with you all. Naruto remarked this as he used his speed to kiss everyone before moving on to Irma.
Can you really unwrap me? Who decided to use a glitter one? It's a little itchy. Will smirked as Irma asked, sadist. She replied, giving Will a look. And proud of it, Will remarked as he spanked Irma's behind, making the water meta scream. You've been a very good boy this year. Caitlin told Irma as she took the wrappings off. Enjoy your present, she added, smirking.
Now I hope you weren't kidding when you said you made sex toys modeled after that hunk of meat. Irma replied as she lay on her back on the table, looking at Naruto's cock as he advanced towards her face. I did, as well as some for the other ladies in our special group. Will smirked as he stated this.
We can all be a little naughty, Caitlin remarked, her eyes flashing.
How should I put my present to use first? Naruto inquired of Irma. Fuck my throat, they said your cum is delicious. Irma was curious to discover if it was true. Naruto stepped to one side of the table. Irma's head and face were penetrated.
Jesus, Caitlin stated that it was interesting to watch her eyes flare once more. Sure, take his dick. It's the last dick you'll ever use, Will stated as women became enamored with Naruto's dick.
You're wearing my gifts? Naruto questioned Caitlin and Will. I'll never take this off. Caitlin mentioned that she liked the necklace.
Nor mine, Will remarked this as Naruto presented her with a necklace in the shape of a lightning bolt rather than a snowflake. I swear this thing fucking glows, she remarked as she utilized her powers and it glowed blue.
Naruto grunted as he made his way down Irma's throat, heard her desperately trying to gulp it down, but some came out of the corners of her mouth and out her nostrils. It tastes fucking delicious, Irma thought happily as Naruto pulled out, still coming hosing her in his cum.
Caitlin and Will assisted Irma in licking it all up. The three women dropped down on their hands and knees, shaking their hips at him, urgently seeking him.
Come on, Naruto, paint your snowflake white from the inside out. Caitlin smirked as she stated this.
Naruto approached her, grabbed her ass, and entered himself into her pussy while fingering Will and Irma. Fuck me Naruto, please, Caitlin begged as her eyes flashed cold blue. Then fuck these two little sluts, she continued as Will looked at her in astonishment, as Caitlin had never been so into sex or talked so dirtily before.
Naruto reached out his hands and gripped her ass, giving her his undivided attention. That's all there is to it. Screw me, and screw your sleazy doctor. Paint my entire body white with your hot, thick cum, Caitlin murmured with a lusty smile, her tongue dangling and drooling.
I'm going to fuck you up so hard. Naruto began vibrating before fingering her behind. Yeah. Nobody can own me but you. Your slut is me. Your cock is completely. Caitlin was saying this before Naruto smacked his fist into her groin.
Kitty gloves come off. You want next level fucking? I'll give you next level fucking. Naruto stated with a lustful grin. With a smile, he said.
Caitlin could only moan and scream because the pleasure was too intense for her to express. Naruto smirked as he continued to vibrate his member faster and harder, making Caitlin squeal with delight.
Caitlin shook as he entered her pussy, taking his dick out, pouring some into her ass, and finally hosing her down in it.
Damn, Will and Irma commented on Caitlyn's fucked up state. You're the next one, Will. Naruto continued, bringing his dick to her face. You wanted to kiss it, he smirked.
Kiss it, get fucked by it, do anything. Will commented as she sampled Naruto and Caitlin's mixed juices.
Then let's get started, Naruto asserted himself as he seized her head and shoved his dick down her mouth. Will thought, fuck, as she fingered herself sucking Naruto's dick.
Yeah, that's it, lightning slut, suck your master's cock. Will like being dominated, Naruto recalled. Fuck look at her take it all, Irma exclaimed, impressed by Naruto's dick stretching her out.
You're the next one, my little H2 whore. Naruto smirked as he saw her sit in a puddle of her own fluids. I want to see how wet you can get or how much you can squirt, he told her. Then finish up with her, and you'll see. Irma murmured this while spreading her legs and fingering both of her holes.
Nuity girl. Naruto muttered this while removing his dick out of Will's mouth and taking her pussy, causing her eyes to flare and shine blue, releasing lightning.
Fuck yes, screw your slut, screw your lightning whore, screw me. Will exclaimed loudly as she began squirting juices from her mouth as Naruto thrusted into her.
Wow, when you said it makes your stomach bulge, you weren't kidding. Irma stated as she witnessed Naruto stab Will's stomach with his dick.
You've been tormenting me with this ass for so long, slut. Now I'll remind you that it's mine, Naruto stated as he entered the house. Will screamed, collapsed, and moaned as his cum flowed out of her pussy. Irma was apprehensive because she had never had her ass fucked before and was relieved that she had broken her hymen in the police academy. Which hole should I destroy first? As he placed the tip of his dick on her ass, Naruto inquired. Will you please be gentle? Irma inquired hesitantly, as Naruto desired to fuck her ass.
Do you really want me to? Naruto inquired as he pressed his chin on her puckered entrance. No, treat me like you own me and reshape my ass, please, Irma begged.
Naruto grinned as he made his member vibrate one more before thrusting inside Irma's rectum. Oh fuck, Irma exclaimed, tears welling up in both pleasure and pain. Are you feeling okay? Naruto inquired, concerned after hearing her sob. Yes, Irma wept. Abuse my ass, please fucking destroy it, make me your anal slut, make my ass your fuck toy. I've desired you Naruto since high school, and I've always fingered myself thinking about you, she moaned like a whore.
Naruto grinned as he continued thrusting violently, causing her to scream and drool as her tongue dangled from her mouth.
Aren't you his special gift? Caitlin inquired of Irma.
Yes, I'm his gift. Irma expressed her delight. That means you're his Irma, and he can fuck you whenever or wherever he wants. Caitlin smirked at Irma.
Naruto smirked as he saw Irma gush all over the table with her pussy secretions.
Caitlin smiled as her eyes flashed again, this time slightly longer than the last. He's your master, say it, water slut, he's your master, she told Irma.
He's my master, says the narrator. Before Caitlin kissed her, Irma stated.
That's exactly right. Caitlin stated as her eyes returned to normal.
You are all mine, and I will continue to make love to you until I can't. Naruto muttered this as he thrusted farther into Irma's rectum.
And we're all in love with you. Caitlin remarked before kissing him. Oh, and Irma, I'm your mistress, now we understand each other, as she fingered Irma's cunt. Technically, you're all mistresses to one another. Naruto recalled all the orgies he'd had with his females, and how there was always another mistress to another.
Until one of them can force me to submit, I'm the mistress. Caitlin smirked as Irma conked out as Naruto entered her ass.
That's fine with me. Look, I have a task for you, so get ready for bed. As he took up Will and laid her on the bed with Irma, Naruto said. I hope you know I'm not going down so easily, master. Caitlin smirked as she stated this.
I know, and I adore it. As he shoved her down and entered her ass, Naruto murmured.
Oh, fuck Naruto. Caitlin remarked this while lying on her back with Naruto sucking on her breasts.
You're such a tight snowflake, Naruto observed as she grew exhausted.
I fucking love you, Naruto, Caitlin remarked, looking him in the eyes.
I adore you as well. Naruto replied this while driving his tongue into her mouth in a hard lustful kiss.
Caitlin tightened her arms and legs around him, determined not to let him go. He's fucking me so violently, she thought, recalling Naruto's habit of stretching out her ass and other holes so beautifully. Come here, Caitlin. Naruto repeated this while pulling his cock out of her ass and making her blow him, making her taste her own ass before pulling from her mouth and coming on her face and tits.
I love a white Christmas, Caitlin remarked as she licked his cum. I'm sleeping with that cock in one of these holes, your choice, master. With a smile, she said.
Do you want it filled or not? Naruto inquired, smirking.
It'd be nice to have a treat when I wake up, Caitlin smirked.
Then bring your ass over here and let me put it in one, Naruto said as he walked to his bed.
Caitlin smirked as she rode his cock into her ass. I'm gonna milk this amazing dick, she exclaimed, wanting it to be filled. Will and Irma had recovered and were kissing Caitlin's breasts and stroking her behind.
Come on, you foxy stud, give her what she wants, Will exclaimed as she resumed suckling on Caitlin's breast. Yes, babe, please give it to her, Irma said as she returned to sucking on Caitlin's other mound. Fuck. Caitlin stated as Naruto communed in her groin and she refused to let him take it out.
What a wonderful way to spend Christmas. Will stated this as she saw Caitlin collapse across Naruto's body, absolutely exhausted.
Before they all went to sleep, Irma and she took their positions by his sides. End of Lemon, STAR Labs. We see Wells inside the vault putting the tack-in device on his suit before nothing happens. Instead of being angry, he chuckles.
If there's one thing I taught Naruto, it's to be ready for anything. He messed with it, cunning lad. Before turning to Gideon, Wells said, Gideon, send out a trace, find me the parts one need to generate more tachyon particles for this contraption, and look for Grodd. As he looked at his suit, he smirked.
At once, Dr. Wells. Gideon stated that he was carrying out his instructions. Merry Christmas and Godspeed. Wells stated, pleased and amazed, in his reverse flash tone of speech that Naruto could fool him. To be continued.
That's it for this podcast. Thanks for listening to this video. I hope you did enjoy the pretty story, and if you did, like, share, and subscribe for more. And thank you all for your support, and have a great day.